Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing this look right here, but I'm going to be focusing more on a chit chat. Let's catch up. How's everyone been doing? How are we feeling? What are you doing since the lockdown's been eased? So it's going to be that type of video, but before we can get started, please make sure that you thumbs up this video, leave me a comment down below, let me know how you've been feeling with everything that's been happening in the world right now. Also, don't forget to check me out on my socials. I'm at G, and definitely subscribe because it helps me out a lot. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I thought I'd just get ready on camera and hopefully catch you up on some of the things that I've been feeling, what I've been thinking about, and also redeem myself, because in the last video, which was my kitchen pantry video, I was so crusty. So I thought, let me get dolled up with you today. And I just did my eyebrows off camera because those take the longest time. And also I got braided, but I'm sure you should have seen that in the vlog by now. Braided. I haven't had braids in more than 5 years, mainly because my hair breaks so easily and the braids just pull. So when I asked the lady to do the braids for me, I told her that it shouldn't be tight, and honestly she did a really good job because it wasn't tight, it wasn't painful. The only thing that I will say that it's an adjustment when you're sleeping with it, because when I'm sleeping I have to put the braids up, so because if I sleep like this and I sleep on top of them, then if I turn, then I can pull them, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're just gonna get ready. I'm not sure what kind of look I'm gonna do. Like, let's just get, I don't know what that noise is, but it's really annoying. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start by priming my lids, and I'm just using my foundation to do that. Okay, so I uploaded the video yesterday, my kitchen pantry organization video, and I'm so glad to see that you guys have been enjoying it, because it's also something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And so when I was doing it, I did my research before buying anything, because the look that I initially wanted, like I wanted those glass containers with like a wooden lid type of thing. And when I saw them, I found them at Woolworths, and they were not cheap. I mean, they were not cheap at all. It was like 129 rand for one small container. And the amount of things that I need to organize, it was just too much. It would have added up to quite a bit. So I decided not to go with them, although that was like my first choice, and they looked so good and they were just so amazing. Also, the sun's really bright, so that's why I keep on blinking. I'm sorry for that. Also, don't know what's that ringing sound. But yeah, so, and then I had to do more research to find if there was any other place that sold those type of containers, and then I found them at Checkers. Let me just tie my hair first because it's really annoying. Make my waist like you're supposed to. Kiss my face like you're supposed to. So I think this is better. So I found them at Checkers, like online, at the Checkers website. And then when I did actually go to the Checkers that's near my place, I couldn't find them. And so I was like, maybe they'll get restocked, so I was waiting for the longest time, and it just didn't happen. The containers that they had at my local Checkers had like a purple lid or something, and that was not what I wanted. And so I decided, and then I also looked at home, because at home is like my favorite store ever, and they were also quite expensive. Like, you would get 3 containers, I think they were 180 or something. I'm not sure, but they looked so beautiful. They gave me the vibe that I wanted. So I'm just using a brown eyeshadow. Honestly, I don't know which type of look I'm creating. We'll just see as it goes. Okay, so as I was saying, I saw the containers at home, but again, because my thought was like, I can't buy one container for 200 or something, because the really big ones were going to that price, and I have so many things I need to store. So I wanted to find a better cost-effective solution. And then the other time I was with my friend's school, and we were at this other shopping center where there's Pep Home, and I saw that Pep Home had these absolutely amazing glass containers at really good prices. So the small ones, the spice ones, were 6 rand to 6 rand 50, I'm not sure, and they had a lot of styles, which is what I appreciated. They had so many options. And then the middle ones that look like they're like a cookie jar type of container, they also had a lot of styles, a lot of options, but I love that they were all airtight and they were really good prices. So I decided to end up going with them, and I only spent 300. You wouldn't believe, I only spent 300 on everything. And one of the ladies commented on my video. She was like, I'm so hurt, I bought one of these containers for 100 rand from Mr. Price Home. And I was just like, I know. That's why I did my research before committing to buy these containers, because I know how expensive they can get, especially when you have a whole lot of stuff that you just want to store and get organized. So yeah, so I'm really excited with how my pantry came out now. Excuse me. The next thing that I do want to do is I still want to buy more homeware things. Maybe I'll just do a homeware haul once I have everything that I want, or I'll incorporate it into the vlogs or something. I'm not sure, but yeah. Also, it's so exciting that the salons are finally going to be opened. I mean, if you look at my eyebrows, you understand how I feel, because my eyebrows were a mess before the lockdown even started, and it's been almost 3 months now. So I'm definitely getting my eyebrows waxed this week. I'm gonna make sure. Also, hopefully get my nails done, but I just don't want to go now because it's gonna be so full, and it's just gonna be too much. Okay, so I wanna deepen this eyeshadow, so I'm gonna use a darker brown. Holding your hand, I only understand you. But how's everyone been doing? How have we all been feeling? I think for me, I've had like a lot of emotions going all over the place, especially with all the hate crime that's been happening, and the death of George Floyd, and also things that have just been happening in our own country with women being killed left, right and center. There's literally a new case every day, and on the news there's constant reports of a woman was found, she was killed by so and so, you know. So for me, it's got me so emotional, and it's got me like I'm in my feelings about it, and it's annoying me because it's happening so frequent. And whenever you go on the internet, you're gonna see something new of how white people are being racist against black people, and it's just like, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of people being ignorant and just I don't get it, and it's annoying. And I feel like in 2020 it's inexcusable to act like that, because that's just barbaric behavior, being racist. And I just feel like some white people, they like it, you know. It's not even a matter of, I don't know how to phrase it, but honestly there's just no excuse for it. And I'm loving the Black Lives Matter movement that's been going on, and supporting black businesses, and just shining more light on black businesses and allowing them opportunities that they haven't had before, because a lot of times it's usually white businesses who generate more sales, who have more publicity. And I've really appreciated how people are using their platforms to showcase black businesses that we should all be supporting. I'm here for it, I'm loving it, and it really makes me proud. So I have a little smoky line going on, so I'm just going to intensify it this side. In our country, however, with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I think it's great to see people up in arms. However, I think it's also hypocritical for us as South Africans to say Black Lives Matter when we have such a strong history of xenophobic attacks against foreigners. And I think xenophobia is something that happens almost each and every single year, and it just breaks my heart, you know, the amount of intolerance. Yet we want to be saying Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter begins with our neighbors, with people who come from Zimbabwe, Malawi, Mozambique, and not just saying Black Lives Matter to Americans, you know, black Americans. Okay, so I think I want to cut my crease. Let's just try something. And so I had commented, I was just like, you guys, I think it was last year, I was like, it's 2019 and you're still setting this as the beauty standard. It was really annoying me. And now it's 2020 and they put out a statement. They were like, we stand with the Black Lives Matter movement, blah blah blah. And when people were commenting and they were asking, what are you actually doing to stand in solidarity with the Black Lives Matter movement, instead of just putting out a statement, what are you actually doing? They had a generic response to everyone, of which that means that it wasn't an actual person who was responding to the comments, but rather a robot, I'm gonna say. And so many people were just like, you guys are just putting out a statement just for the sake of it, but you're not doing anything to actually make a difference. And it starts with small things such as including a wider shade range, employing black influencers to do collaborations with, because they've only done collaborations with white people. And I also put out a comment, and it's just like, it's so hypocritical of you as a brand who says that they're innovative and are in the forefront of beauty, and you know, you are a brand that has resources to do these things, however you choose not to, and the only thing that you do is that you're just doing the bare minimum of just putting out that statement. I was just so angry. I was so angry. And they didn't even respond after after I got the statement. They just continued with normal postings as usual, you know. And I just decided that no, actually this is not the brand for me. This is not the brand for black people in general, because they clearly don't care about how we feel. They don't care about including us in part of their brand. So I was just like, I'm gonna unfollow, because you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I want to put like a copper shimmery shade. Staying over, energy's right, heat of the moment, something to show you. Okay, but basically the conclusion that I came to was, I think we should support businesses that support us, So if you want to purchase something, support a black business that caters to you, that understands you, and that celebrates you, rather than supporting a business that just tolerates you. Get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's our duty to empower each other, to empower other upcoming businesses, instead of glorifying large established businesses like Grwm, who don't even give a 5 cents about us. That was just the conclusion that I came to, and that's the resolution that I'm going to try to. I don't like this color. I feel like it's too dark. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish the rest of my eye and I'll be right back.
Hard to explain it. I love you. Grip my waist because you want to. Kiss my face because I want you. Baby, it's true. I love you. Grip my waist like you're supposed to. Kiss my face like you're supposed to. Baby, it's true. I love you. Grip my waist, you want to. Kiss my face, you want to. I love you. I love you. Grip my waist, you're supposed to. Kiss my face, you want to. Baby, it's true. I love you. Grip my waist because you want to. Kiss my face because I want you.
I'm just gonna quickly powder my face because I feel like I've been taking so long. So I'm just using a translucent powder. Nothing has changed regards to the makeup that I use. It's still the same thing. So if you want an in-depth tutorial, then I'll try to put like a cue card here that you can click on. Make sure that you warm your forehead, especially when this pong is cool. Also, I've been thinking that I should do I'm also using another one. This is the stroke highlighter, and I want to use this on my cheeks. So I've been thinking that I should do like a healthy morning routine, so that I can show you in depth the exercises that I've been doing, what I've been eating, you know, what are some of the healthy recipes that I've been using, just all of that. So definitely let me know if you guys are interested. So this is the final look. I just tied my hair up to try and show you the look properly. I think it looks really, really cute. I hope I don't look too pale on camera, because I noticed that because it's so bright, my skin looks white, but it's not. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat. Also, I ended up redoing this eye. I wiped it off and started and redone it like this side, so here it is. I really like it now. But I hope you enjoyed this chit chat. Please make sure that you thumbs up this video, and you follow me on my socials. I'm at PLG, and I'll see you next time. Bye.